I be sparking and rushing mad like inside the dark. Call me Bill Snatcher, just a brother for the rapture. I hang live, holding on strong, hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a gauntlet and start killing. It's manifesting. The God's work like appliances, dealing in my secret.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga. And for anime only fans, this is the time of the month where a lot of the content that we talk about here on the channel is gonna be spoiler heavy, so I thank you for your support. However, if you're still here, I'm assuming that you've already hit the like button, because hitting the like button gives Sasuke more chakra. After you watch this video, you're going to understand why Sasuke cannot afford to be out of chakra when dealing with a threat like this. So one like equals one transport of chakra for Sasuke, and Sasuke needs a lot of chakra, so hit that like button. So with that being said, let's get right into the actual discussion. So I want to talk to you guys about Ada and Daemon, and in particular I want to talk to you guys about the powers of these characters. And I'm gonna say right now, I think that when it comes to why these characters are so busted, I don't think that it is a coincidence that both of these characters are siblings. When we look at everything that has happened when it comes to the car members, we've not had any family members, unless you think that there's the possibility that Amado and Delta are parent and child, which I kind of still think. However, the thing about Daemon and Ada, the fact that Amado has cyborg siblings, that he takes two children and he turns them into cyborgs by upgrading their body the same way that he upgraded all the bodies of the car inner members, the bodies of Kawaki, the bodies of Code. The fact that he was able to do something like that to siblings, I think that given the way that Kishimoto writes with that whole yin and yang type of thing, I think that their powers, not only are they connected, but I think that it's because they're siblings that Kishimoto's using this as a way to kind of start the process of bringing up those two Otsutsuki that were destroyed in terms of their symbols on the wall. For a long time, we've all wondered, who are those two Otsutsuki who had those patterns destroyed? And some people thought maybe that was Teneri and maybe that was Isshiki, because those were the other two Otsutsuki who came to the planet. However, there's a lot when it comes to the character of Amado that we do not know, and I previously said that I don't think it's too crazy that Amado might potentially have been a vessel for another Otsutsuki, and you can go to that video if you want more information on it. Getting back on track, what I will say is that even if you think that that's not true, Amado knows a lot about the Otsutsuki clan. There's a lot about that character that we don't know, and when you look at how the other car members work, their powers, they're all technology based. Like when you look at Code uses the same ninja tech that you see Kawaki use, where he's having those limbs that are able to sprout out, the same thing that Delta was able to do with her feet. However, Delta has a jutsu where she's able to absorb chakra and fire it back. Boro has a ninja tech ability where Boro's ability was able to shoot out those viruses that are so small that only the Sharingan could see it in the manga. Kashin Koji is just a walk-in cyborg clone that was just genetically enhanced to be several times stronger than Jiraiya. When you look at Victor had that enhancement in terms of regeneration ability to where even Orochimaru in the car actuation arc in episode 175, even Orochimaru was having a little bit of trouble in him, in the fact that each blow that he hit Victor with, Victor was just regenerating at a super quick speed. However, when you look at Daemon and you look at Ada, their powers, they're not ninja tech powers when you really look at it. These are powers that if you look at it, you would say this is some mess that you would expect to see a dojutsu have, that is like a Sharingan or a rinnegan ability. You would expect something like this ability to have clairvoyance, where you're able to see everything going on at the same time, as well as everything that happened in the past up to the moment of your birth. That's Ada's ability, as well as the ability to control the hearts of anybody who's not an Otsutsuki or a blood relative. That's absolutely broken, and that's something that is godlike. That is something that you would expect again, for this to be a dojutsu of somebody in the Otsutsuki clan. When you look at Daemon's ability is basically Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins full counter, to where no attack is able to hit him. It just gets reflected, and it gets reflected back even stronger than what you threw it at him. Whereas Meliodas had weaknesses with full counter, Daemon has a weakness, but we don't know what it is. He and Ada are keeping it 100% under wraps, but the fact of the matter is that both of them have one thing in common. They both have those patterns on their eyes where they have the moon. Now, why is that important? Well, when you look at the Otsutsuki clan, they are celestial beings. Ada and Daemon have stars on their outfit, and they also have the crescent moon for their eyes. That's one of those things where I don't think that that is a random design choice, especially now that Kishimoto is the one writing the story. I don't think that that's random at all. Just as the same way that he used Kirin as a way to foreshadow that Itachi was a good guy, I think that we're seeing a very similar thing here. I think that number one, Ada and Daemon, in terms of their powers, Daemon's ability to reflect everything is based off of Ada. I think that just as Hidan and Kakuzu moved in pairs and you needed to take out Kakuzu before Hidan, I think that you got to take out Ada before you can take out Daemon. I think that that's where you see a link, but I also think that both of these guys, that star pattern that they have, there might be a link to those other two Otsutsuki, and I don't think it's crazy that their eyes might be potentially the eyes of those Otsutsuki, just genetically re-altered and enhanced to fit a human body. That would explain the whole reason why Amado was trying to make these cyborgs in order to take down somebody like Jigen, because Isshiki Otsutuski was inside of Jigen's body, much like Plankton and SpongeBob was controlling a living being inside of the body, the same thing that you're seeing here. I think that Amado at some point was thinking the only way to fight an Otsutsuki is with Otsutsuki powers. That would explain why these two cyborgs, Ada and Daemon, were seen as being too powerful, and that Amado was told by Jigen to destroy them, because Isshiki took one look at it, and using Jigen's body, he's like, yo, they gotta go. They gotta go. I think that that's what that is right there. I think that perhaps Amado found a way to get his hand on those eyes, maybe as a trophy. Amado does seem like the type of person that is a bit of a collector. In this case, a collector of information. That's something that he shares with the character of Orochimaru. However, I do want to know from you guys, what do you guys think about this idea right here? Do you think that there's a connection with their eyes and those two Otsutsuki patterns that we saw? Or do you think that this is a little bit of a reach? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Let me know if you think that Ada and Daemon's powers are linked in the way that I was saying, that you got to take out Ada before you can take out the character Daemon. Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.